to ask one of y'all to cat sit for us whenever we go to Reno in August.
Oh, I got it.
Hey everybody, welcome to our after show of Sharded Glass.
Yes, I hate
We
so
are.
much.
You gotta tell people what we're actually watching. Sharp
We're
objects.
actually watching sharp objects, such as glass and needles. Lots of needles
So
in
much
this episode.
cringing today.
So we just finished episode 2 of Sharp Objects, titled Dirt.
Yes.
Which not really.
Where was this dirt?
Yeah, where was
We pointed it out everywhere.
Yeah, I mean there was dirt, but I didn't
Andrew
see the
said it
word
wasn't the
ever.
right dirt.
Just in the first one.
The title screen.
Yeah.
Not physical dirt. Anyway, hi. We are the Knights of the Drunk Watch. I'm Andrew.
I'm Kate. Oh.
I'm Audie. And we're out.
I'm Zach.
I'm stuffing my face
Are we
with
not
this
on
s'mores
live
pie.
anymore?
So,
We are.
so we are the Knights of the Drunk Watch.
And
And
now,
now our
our
talk
talk
begins.
begins.
So if you have not seen episode 2 of not Stranger Things, of Sharp Objects,
Don't be here because we're about to spoil
all the
it.
spoilers.
Spoiler alert.
All the spoilers. Just for this episode. They've read the book. I don't read. It's a whole thing. Kate, what's our first nugget?
let's talk about the funeral first.
Funeral?
Which they described it as it was like
Lack
the hot ticket in town.
Yeah.
It was weird.
So
Cringeworthy.
And so, did we decide, were they, like, because they said that they weren't waiting on the preacher to get started. Were they waiting for Adora?
Adora,
to get there?
yes.
Straight up, yes.
I hate her.
Well, because she was the first woman in town to lose a child. I don't know why I keep adding quotes.
No, well, no. I mean, she lost a child, but not related to these
But
murders.
if you
Right.
Adora owns the town.
But they
Yeah.
were having brunch before the funeral.
But why was Adora late?
Because they were brunching at home.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
And the husband's like, can we please go? Can we please, let's hurry up and go.
But she doesn't want to be rushed.
I mean, I don't think because they were like, oh, let's have a meal. I think that she was just being slow.
Why didn't Amma go? Amma, whatever.
Because she probably just doesn't want her to witness all that.
Yeah, she
Yeah,
needs
it was
to
her friend.
be in
It
her
was
safe
too
space.
much.
It's too
They know.
traumatic.
God, I hate her.
She's the most
She's
horrible.
not the best.
She's the most
Not the
horrible.
best mom.
Absolutely.
Yes, that funeral, and then so
And she was having flashbacks to...
Camille was having flashbacks.
Camille was having flashbacks to her. But was it before the... No, it was after the funeral with the needle situation. Yeah.
Full sentences.
But before that, there was the whole dress thing where she made her wear this tight dress.
Before that, she was taking notes at the funeral. And this creepy lady was talking about getting revenge on people.
Yeah,
up at
she
the
was
eulogy.
definitely...
No, that was the mother.
the mother of the
girl.
Still a lady, and she was...
That whole thing is very weird. The mom of the girl who died seems equally
Like, I
crazy.
want revenge. I want to, yeah.
But then
Yeah.
remember the whole thing happened with the son too, and everybody was talking about like the incest in the family and all this stuff. So it seems like there's more things going on with this mom and with this family.
Well, I mean, people are gonna go. That's more. I feel like that's more gossipy.
But a lot of people are gossiping. Remember how she treated
It
the
was
girlfriend?
It was those bitches.
Those bitches, though. It
But
wasn't.
remember how the mom treated his girlfriend? She was like, he will eat whenever he wants to eat, and then they were like by themselves.
Yeah.
So there's something.
But I mean, I feel like that's just
All Southern moms.
Southern moms and like probably. I mean, a quality of small towns is that everybody talks.
Yeah.
Like nothing is unknown.
Well, because they don't have
everybody
anything
talks.
else to do in those.
They don't have
Fair
cable
enough.
or internet.
I just want to say that Jackie is like my favorite character alongside like whatever the...
Can we just call her Drunk Jackie?
Drunk
Drunk
Jackie,
Jackie.
and
Drunk
then...
Sweet tea with a
Her
kid.
sweet tea
Sweet
with
tea
a
with a
kid.
kid. And then what's the maid at home? Those are my two favorite characters
She has
this
a
far.
name.
What's her name? Exactly. Maid lady.
Oh,
If anyone
geez.
knows,
Please let us know.
well, I don't even know not the Preakers because that's
Yeah, the Preaker's maid.
no, but they're not called
Krellins.
the Preakers.
Oh.
Krellins.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Krellins.
So
Housekeeper.
In this we're done with the funeral.
Yes,
we also
let's
see,
move on.
Yes,
like,
yeah.
we see her getting like I kind of like seeing her
But her mom was
background.
like physically like going after her. So
Yeah.
that was kind of, like she
That was more embarrassing
by
than her,
taking the
right?
pen away
Yeah.
and all
Yeah.
that was like a physical aggressive. It wasn't like passive aggressive. It was aggressive.
It was aggressive, yeah.
We also this is the first time we've seen her do self-harm.
Yes.
I didn't see it.
Before that, there was the whole interaction with Emma at the store.
Same, K. Richard Jenkins.
Yeah.
Lord, same. He
Yeah,
says
but-
that her family is on his kill list should he become a psychopath.
Yeah, you know what?
I don't think wait till you become a psychopath. Just do
I
it.
think you can just
I mean, if
let
you're
that-
having the
Here's
thoughts,
your-
murder her now.
Let that initiate your psychopathology.
I don't even know how to feel about the dad. He's just so like.
He's so passive,
He's
so
just
fucking
the most
passive.
all the
He's
Valium.
just
He's
listening
just on
to
all
his
the
music.
Valium.
I tell you, that woman must be really good in bed for him.
No, I don't think so.
I hope
Or
something.
rich.
Or
she's rich.
Oh.
She's rich.
I don't think I don't think they even sleep naked
Becca,
in bed.
somebody please sleep
They
with
have
him.
twin beds that they sleep in.
For
Well,
sure.
No,
because
in that
we
big
don't know-
house, it probably has
we don't know
separate
how
bedrooms.
it was, because he was their stepfather before Marianne died.
Yeah.
Because he was, unless he was just local and at the funeral. But, so,
I wonder, was he Marianne's dad too?
no.
No, okay.
No.
I know for sure he's not Camille's.
Emma is her half-sister.
Okay, I knew for sure he wasn't Camille's, but Marianne was younger, so I didn't know where
Right.
he came
No,
in.
they were close in age. You can tell
Okay.
they're close in age.
Okay, gotcha. Any thoughts on Emma's friends in the store?
And filling up the Sprite bottle with
Typical
vodka.
teenagers, but
Well,
that's just a poor
Emma is-
employee if he did not notice the kids doing that
Right.
in the store.
I can't decide who's gonna piss me off more, Adora or Emma. Like, cause she's bonkers, like with her two-sidedness.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah. Well, and whatever that fit was at the end.
and that fit was probably legitimate, which is even crazier. Like if it was a fake fit, that would be,
define legitimate.
like that was actually her having a breakdown.
Okay, like an emotional. My
Well,
friend's
she
dead.
was screaming over how the doll furniture they were making wasn't exactly right.
Right. And I
She
think
just
that
clearly
if she,
has some.
if she was faking,
Well, her friend
a
just
fit, she
got
would have
murdered.
faked it about something else.
Do you
These were-
think that girl
But
was
did
her
you
friend?
see? But did you see that look that she was giving her? That she was giving Amy Adams, like she was kind of looking up at her, like.
She could be good.
Like, save me
She's
or
like
kill
that.
me, one of
Right?
the two.
I feel like she was trying to have a silent conversation with the look that she was giving
Well,
her.
it-
What did he say?
He said that the father is a retired professor of passive-aggressive isolation headphones. Oh my god.
Agreed. Valium.
I think
Professor Valium.
I think Alma is probably pinning is relying on pinning what's her face Camille
Laura.
against her mom to keep that occupied while she can do her own thing.
But also,
But
then
Emma was doing her own thing anyway.
and Camille is gonna like not buy into that. Camille's not gonna fuck with that.
She already said, like,
Yeah.
don't try to play me.
Don't
I've been
play
playing
me.
this game for years.
Doesn't mean she's not gonna
that's-
try.
If that's Emma's goal, she's dumb.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Emma clearly has been playing. She seems to be like the combination of both sisters. That for Camille, for Adora, she's the sweet, innocent Marianne who wants all her mother's attention. And then when Adora's not looking, she's the wild Camille.
She's Camille, yeah.
Who goes off and does
She's
whatever
caught
she
in
wants.
between the two. She's literally a representation of the
So
two.
KJ said the most normal man in town was pulling teeth from a sow's head. That's rough. Your town is fucked.
Your town is not doing good.
And he's an outsider.
Yeah.
Right?
Although I agree, I wanted to see that scene at the butcher where it's like,
Yeah, what
I
is-
think going, but excuse me, I need
I'm
a
making
pig's
head
head.
cheese.
No.
Just the head.
Leave
but
the teeth in.
leave the teeth in.
I want.
I need them.
And then swing by the hardware store on your way home to pick up several types of pliers.
Several different types of pliers.
Oh, there's just so
And-
much.
So much cringiness.
So I guess in this town, anytime Camille leaves a house, there's a phone call made.
What do you
Probably.
mean?
Oh,
There's-
yeah, because they all
Oh
talk.
shit! So what the sex and guns?
Focus.
Sorry, I was like, because when she visited the crackhead's house, she called the sheriff, and then when Camille went to go visit the dead girl's dad, he called Adora. So like every time
Okay.
Camille visits somebody, they pick up the phone and like, Oh my
so
god!
she owns the whole town for sure. Like,
well, no, but they don't always call her Dora. They just call somebody.
There's always a phone call. I think
Okay,
that's just a weird, a weird reaction to. I don't know.
That goes back to the
but
small
she's
town.
being a prying reporter,
talks,
so they're like, police.
But that also makes it feel like there is a town secret that people are
hiding
keeping.
together. Well, yeah, I mean, people are scared right now. Anyways, they're
because the
keeping
lady
their children
said,
inside there.
I mean, she is a meth head, so she wants the money.
Right.
But she said, "I will talk if you give me $50."
Yeah.
So she knows something.
Does she, or does she just want $50?
I don't know. I mean, I guess she could always just take it back. But
she'll answer all her questions for $50.
I am interested in this whole woman in white situation. Like,
so
I feel like I believe
James
the kid.
And
I feel like I believe the kid just because his mom is all fucked up. I mean, I understand he makes up stories about going to Disney World, but this is a whole nother thing, and I feel like a police officer should realize that.
I also think, like, discounting it out of hand is ridiculous.
Right.
I don't know. I probably would discount it too.
What do you mean discount? What?
The fact that there is.
If some kid told who murdered this girl, the lady in white. Okay, kid. Like.
But you could at least investigate it as though somebody in the real world could be dressed in white and taking this fucking child away. Like, it's not.
Like, have you seen Psycho?
He wasn't like, it's a werewolf.
And also, like, having a place, like an origin of abduction. Like, she was taken here this afternoon from this park. Like, maybe start there with your investigation.
Maybe just look for a camera nearby that may have picked up somebody dressed in white at some point.
It's a man. It's positively a man.
Well, according to Andrew, and I agree, men can wear white dresses too.
And have long hair.
I'm triggered. I am so triggered.
Mark got confused by, like, multiple boys in this episode. So.
It's true. I didn't realize that all those kids that she was speaking to.
Oh, the boys that look like girls.
I thought she was talking to a bunch of girls.
They grow their hair long and win gas.
Everybody wants pretty doll girls they can dress.
Right? So it seems fair to say that they might have said, "Oh, lady in white," but that could very well have been a man.
It's a man.
Richard is asking us about if we're going to have protests by MAD.
For all her drunk driving.
For all Camille's driving.
I mean, she's not really portraying a character we should all look up to and strive to be like.
Well,
so.
I mean, she is high functioning, so...
She definitely...
It's not
Can we talk about the cringeworthiness
Don't be a high-functioning alcoholic.
of all the awfulness that she's doing to herself?
Okay, see, like, drinking is, you know, that's sort of an understandable thing that people do when they're, like, depressed or fucked up or whatever, but, like, I never understood, like, the cutting thing.
It's a coping mechanism. Like, instead, like...
It releases the pressure, that's what they say. Like, a lot of people say they feel like this pressure building inside, and they, like, cut themselves to relieve that pressure. I know it sounds difficult for us to understand, but... I mean, clearly there's something psychologically wrong.
She's clearly, like, carved words
all over her body.
Into her skin.
Mm-hmm. Which I guess makes her, like, a really dedicated writer. Like, she's just the most dedicated writer ever.
I've written on human skin.
My canvas
I mean, the self-harm definitely... I mean, there is... I think there's more than what we're seeing. To self-harm, to harm yourself in that way.
I mean, the nail. Like, they use that in torture.
It's more than just a dead sister.
Well, and it's her in, like, you couldn't see it as well on this TV, but it's her entire body, head to, like, shoulder to...
In the bathtub, you saw it a little better in the last episode.
And she's got words all over.
I mean,
don't blame the TV. This is high def.
We got high-quality stuff, y'all.
I mean, I think it's okay to say from the book, because, you know, where we're at, I mean, she basically cut herself anywhere that clothes would cover.
Yeah.
So her whole body.
Her face is clear. Her hands are clear.
I'm wondering when it started, and I'm wondering if Adora knows. Like, do you guys think she knows?
Because I mean, like, we've seen a lot of, like, Adora took the apple away so she didn't have to cut the apple. Like, and we see the maid, like, gathering up all the knives. So we've seen a little bit of this,
again, why did the maid have that many knives laying out?
Well, do we need to go check your knife drawer, Marcus?
Yeah. Paring knife with supreme.
And she just cooked, like,
but I really
breakfast.
only use, like, I have, like, one basic
knife.
I
mean, and self-mutilation is sometimes also about control of your body.
Yeah.
And so I guess maybe we're going to see in maybe subsequent episodes where she is not in control of her body. Maybe her mom made her get an abortion.
Well, clearly something happened with that one guy. She definitely
we still
slept
don't
with
know
that
what
one guy.
With all the boys and the
and he was talking to the other guys around town who were the dads at the husbands of the like bitches. Because remember there was the one guy that tried to give his wife his food,
right?
And
yeah,
the other guy. But
they
clearly those husbands were like trying to.
They were all cheerleaders, and Camille broke with them.
Get all up in her.
But she was one of them. She was a cheerleader, and then she
got smart.
Gave it up.
Yeah, something happened.
No offense.
Probably the rape cabin.
Everything stemmed from her sister's dad.
No offense to cheerleaders. Those cheerleaders were awful.
They were the worst. Yeah.
But it's also very interesting because like she carves words, and that's also why we're seeing all the words. Is those are like
words that she's
in order for her to like conceptualize or handle her emotions, she puts it on her body so that she has like, because even like she was tracing the letters with the needle, she wasn't digging in until she put it under her nail, but like she was just so like that can be a reminder of like, oh, like at this point, you know, like if she has specific like touchstones on her body, so like
like Braille,
kind of, but like when she gets overwhelmed by that certain emotion, she can like go back to it and like have so she doesn't have to cut anymore, I don't think, but she can like
just
tactile experience.
Yeah.
Over the word whatever.
The liar on her knee.
Can we?
Girl was another word that we saw.
Also cover. Well, I think we're. go ahead. I want to talk about the suspects that I think that Camille has.
Okay, so so we can talk about her talking to the detective. So she's forming an alliance with the detective.
Yeah, they're gonna pork.
But not with the sheriff.
Not with the sheriff.
I like the sheriff.
Who's repairing a stop sign upright. But I think that tells me a lot about the character. The character's ass backwards. Like he's just.
I mean, well, then it's probably a good thing that they have a detective in there, because the sheriff is just like, I'm ignoring the only little bit of hard evidence that we have.
They're like very like some of these people are really task oriented. Like the sheriff's always doing a task, and then her boss always has some weird task going on. Like he's just whatever he's doing.
He's only been in the office one day this week.
Well, see, but also if you notice,
she's calling
him like late at night. So yeah, in the middle of the night, he's at his house
or it's
trying to drink
or.
It's not like
she don't know what day of the week it is.
She's not really.
Well, it's not during the week, or it is during the week. Sorry,
it is. How do we know?
Because he said, I'm off the wagon during the week.
On the wagon.
That phone call was late at night. Phone call beforehand. We don't know what day that was.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Where he was doing household repairs.
Yeah. He fixed the radio.
That might have been on a Saturday.
So her suspects, she's asked about. John Keane.
The
brother.
No, the dad.
No, John Keane's the brother.
Bob Nash, what's the dad's name?
I need one of those bulletin boards with like
Mark,
pictures.
Get to it.
I need the pictures of the yarn and the location.
Big question mark.
And then sticky notes.
Lots of Post-its.
And Subway order down here, like.
When people are talking about
Map
that John Keane did it, that he was a homo that had a thing for his sister.
Wait, that doesn't add up.
That poor guy is literally just existing, but clearly he has an overbearing mom.
And also, oh my god, those fucking bitches. Sorry if we're not supposed to cuss, but whatever. He's like too emotional.
Yeah.
What a child. His sister just got murdered.
He's definitely gay because he's feeling feelings.
He was there when they found her.
Yes. He didn't go over. I rewatched it. He didn't go over. He was still sitting in the park.
Oh, yeah,
standing in the park.
Still?
But yeah.
I know my dead sister's behind me about 100 yards. That's still traumatizing. I would cry.
With her teeth all yanked out.
Did he not go over because he knew what
Do we know?
Oh, Andrew.
Do we know if the teeth were pulled pre or post mortem?
I think it was after, because he said
he talked about adrenaline.
Yeah, he'll have adrenaline right after, and so I think it's right after he killed her.
Or she.
Right after They killed her.
We're also assuming she had teeth before she got murdered.
Zach!
Yes.
Yeah.
So Richard says he's not sure her boss exists or that she has a job.
Oh, you think?
Oh,
Oh.
Getting a crazy as fuck vibe. I'm going to spoil this. Spoiler alert. She has a boss.
Well, and I feel like she's gonna, and I don't know for sure. I'm not spoiling anything. As the story goes on, it feels like she's gonna write this article halfway through.
Well,
I
she
think
just wrote
she's
a
doing
article.
like articles. Like she's doing.
Yeah, she's doing a
bunch of-
series.
It's probably gonna be a series.
Yeah, and I feel like people in town, someone's gonna get a hold of
These articles.
I
think she's gonna go crazy and write some crazy shit about Adora.
She's gonna expose
Well, I
everyone.
mean, she just wrote an article and sent it off.
Yeah.
That was the last thing she
So
did.
I feel like that's gonna also come back and bite her in the ass. Someone's gonna get a hold of it.
I mean,
Probably drunk Jackie.
I love Drunk Jackie.
Jackie with a kid.
Drunk Jackie with a
So
kid.
she has. So
It's
she.
a great name for a band.
So Camille is eyeballing Daddy number 1. Everybody else is eyeballing brother number 2.
Why
Okay.
did Daddy number 1 get kicked out of the?
I don't know.
You don't
Maybe I don't really know.
Because Daddy number 2 said that Anne and Natalie had a falling out, and we saw that in her like and hate list, where she had crossed Anne off of the like list and put her on the hate list.
Oh, okay, yeah. That was
Well,
subtle.
but I mean, are we already to the point where people think the brother did it, and so if the brother killed his sister, then the brother also killed Anne?
I don't
Yeah.
think it was either one.
But then why would?
No, just in terms of what the town is thinking.
Oh,
Not the actual, not that he's the actual killer, but the town is thinking,
right.
oh, killer.
Right.
Well, if he killed one, did he kill both? So now the father's coming.
Or did
Mr.
he
Nash
tell?
is coming to
Did he
confront
tell his sister,
Queens.
"I killed the people you hate," and so she's like, "Oh no, I'm gonna tell mom, and then I'm gonna have to fucking kill you too."
The question
What?
is, are the brother and sister sleeping together? That's
not the
really the
question.
question.
Well, not anymore.
Not anymore.
As far as you know.
She's in the morgue!
No.
She's in the
Like,
morgue.
not even like she's dead. She's in the morgue. She's under lock and key.
She's a murder
She doesn't have any
investigation.
She's
teeth.
definitely unavailable.
Because she was available.
It's complicated.
Swipe left.
It's complicated.
Okay.
Relationship
Yeah, we
status.
checked
Stop.
his Facebook status.
Stop.
We're
Moving
all
on.
going to hell.
Been there.
I find it quite lovely.
I
What's
mean,
the next one?
I'm trying to think who I want to pin it on. I think the brother's a red herring. I think.
I think, yeah, the obvious
would agree
suspects right now, are red herrings because it's someone that we're not supposed to even think it
Yeah, the
was in
leading
the first
suspect
place.
in episode 2 is not the killer.
Probably.
Right.
Now, but
Unless
do you
somehow it
think
makes like
it's
a turnaround, because sometimes when
Okay,
they like
now, you
remove
two-
them.
You two stay quiet, Audie.
Close your eyes.
Andrew,
Don't, yeah.
silence. But I'll ask you two. I mean, so do y'all think that the murderer is someone that we've at least already met? Do you what?
Kate read the book too.
Shit.
I'm laughing. I thought it, KJ, but I didn't say it. So.
What did he say?
Oh,
the
the
teeth
teeth
joke is
joke.
there.
Who will be?
Oh, no, Zach said it. She ain't got no
She ain't
teeth.
got no teeth. It'll gum it.
Drink right now. Drink.
I'll drink. Like you've never. Anyway, so
Oh no.
All
No.
my teeth are still here. Thank you.
put your. Anyway,
Okay,
so
that's over.
we'll show.
Not
I'll
all
show you
your
later.
teeth.
I'll show you later.
Fair enough.
I think we've met most of the people. I think we've met everybody in the town.
Have we
by now.
met all the...
Jackie with a kick did it.
No.
She
did it with the kick.
I can remember.
She did it with the kick.
What you don't know is that kick is teeth. It's it's not sweet tea. It's
How
sweet
no.
teeth.
Stop it. Stop it.
Crushes.
That's the kick. She peppers it. Y'all figured out the whole book just
I
now.
hate it.
I mean, I feel like in all murder mysteries that I've read, which is 3, they usually introduce all the characters first
Early.
thing. Yeah, first thing. There's never
Anyway.
like this sixth character in the upper room that you don't hear about until the last.
Unless you haven't read Jane Eyre.
Well, no, but according
done it too?
The boss did it.
According to Truman Capote in Murder by Death, he's all like, "No, you do not introduce characters in the last chapter that were never there before."
I feel like the person who done it is already...
We've met them.
At least met them. They may not be a main player at this point, but we have been introduced, I feel. I don't know.
I'm thinking, along that lines...
I will say this.
I'm not saying anything.
What? Who are you yelling at, Mark or me?
You!
Why can't I say something?
Because I feel like you're going to say, and they're black, or like...
No. If this was Law and Order...
Oh, I know what he's going to say.
The dad did it. Because you have an actor we recognize who we talked to for 5 minutes and then we go away.
Second dad?
The second dad.
Yeah, second dad. For sure did it if this is Law and Order.
Or Drunk Jackie with a kick.
Or
Drunk Jackie with a kick.
We talked to Jackie with a kick a lot. We talked to Dad.
She is a lady.
D.B. Sweeney once.
One drink and then we're gone.
And then we went away. It's like, Law and Order rules, he did
it. And it's a recognizable
Well, that's because he's got to act in the trial.
I mean,
that's why you pick a name.
The way the man... Excuse me, I got a burp. Sweet and sour. The way the men are congregating, I feel like it also could be maybe a group job or a
kind of.
She wasn't raped. Neither of them were raped.
That doesn't mean you still can't do things with. They can't.
They didn't find semen. Assaulted. They didn't find anything. There was no sex.
There's other things you can.
There's no sexual.
Anyway, we'll talk about
okay, so Audie is spoiling us and telling us that you're wrong.
No, that's what they
said.
Zach
keeps saying there are other things, but like she wasn't sexually assaulted.
All I'm saying is those guys seem really rapey. So if you think that they did it because they're rapey,
they maybe got off, but they didn't get off using her body.
I'm not saying it's not them. I'm saying they didn't do it for the rape reason.
But I'm putting together also all the BDSM imagery where maybe they tied her up. Maybe there's other. They took pictures of her. Or something. I'm playing with what I got.
Well, the first girl was tied up.
Yeah,
she was.
Remember, she was found with like
right.
The thing.
So I'm saying there could be other underground things in this town. That maybe got
I guess
wrong,
you gotta watch for who has a tooth fetish.
Someone, stumbled upon something that they shouldn't have been there, and then we got another killer.
Well, the murders were different, so it could be that like each one took kind of lead, and so one girl was tied up, another girl had.
I just noticed how the men seem to be predator-like in the bar, which most men
and her flashbacks too.
Yeah, so it's.
I'm wondering if those are the same guys. Like, I'm getting a feeling that.
Well, because it seems like that she did do something with them at one point, because they're all talking about her and
well, she for sure did it with that one guy.
They're going to have 4 blowjobs in her honor, so.
Well, for sure she did something with the one guy.
Yeah.
And she was a cheerleader.
I'm sure we're going to lose some followers.
I'm just playing the trope that.
Maybe that girl finally got her gangbang in this picture.
Maybe.
I'm uncomfortable.
All right.
Do we have any more nuggets?
So if you like gangbang, subscribe to this channel here.
In it, they never do the gangbang. So
that actress. We were all just like, what the fuck, Andrew? What girl? Jesus. She had it coming.
Okay, but when you say the it girl, I thought you meant like the cool girl.
How
cool is
that? I hope she knows that people are around the country are referring to her as the It Girl.
I just call her Beverly Marsh.
So you didn't want us to cuss, but you did get gangbang. So
yeah. I feel like that's a cuss word. That's just a denomination.
Sexually explicit language.
It's a word. It's not like...
So is all the cussing.
What I'm saying is it's not an R-rated word. It's an R-rated action.
Gangbang is an R-rated... You can't
No, it is not.
How many Elma movies have you seen gangbang in?
It's certainly in all of my YA
whatever.
Stories.
Any more nuggets we have?
No, I think we covered it
Y'all can't make shit predictions. I don't want to hear it.
No.
This is hard watching a show. People who
we'll wait and see. It's right. So Zach and I are now in the boat that we don't know. Everyone else knows.
I forgot, but
do you remember who did it?
No.
I do think the people who they're speculating are red herrings. It's episode 2.
Right.
But then who
else? And there are how many episodes?
8.
8.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think we'll have a good lineup around episode 4.
Mm-hmm. Figure it out then.
I think it's passive aggressive daddy. Alan.
Oh yeah,
Maybe
Valiant.
it's just
Professor Valiant.
Adora.
Or
I wouldn't be surprised if it was Adora.
By that damn housekeeper.
She was pissed off that her daughter died, so she's just going around killing everyone else's daughters. That's why she's so pissed off.
Stay tuned for Mark to say it's everybody.
I haven't said
that housekeeper was polishing those pearly whites on that floor pretty.
Oh God!
So she wants to polish the teeth.
She would have the muscle.
Adora did talk a lot how she knew the children. I knew those girls. You know, they weren't just townspeople.
We can't forget that it requires, as we saw, a lot of strength to pull those teeth out.
That housekeeper
somebody with some muscle had to have done
chutzpah, you know?
So that's the only clue we know so far.
Unless they have
that
adrenaline.
and the lady in white.
Nope. We have a tug of war in the middle of town and see who the strongest people are. And those are your suspects. See,
with pliers.
See
what the detective needs to do is introduce the town to a pig festival. And part of the pig festival is pulling teeth.
Whoever pulls the most teeth.
We're having a dentist convention.
Kind of like King Arthur and the Sword and the Stone. You know?
Whomsoever shall pull this tooth out of this dirty swine.
You are the murderer.
So KJ said, I read the book. Total guess here. But Headphones Dad is a good suspect.
Headphones Dad.
Noted that that's your choice.
I don't think he can stomach blood.
I mean, he's also an actor we recognize.
Yeah, from Revenge.
So I do feel like, and we've barely spoken to him, so I do feel like he follows the Law and Order.
There was
rules.
that tooth necklace he was wearing at the beginning of it.
He was not. Shut up.
Yeah,
Dad, where'd you get this
discover is he's not listening to music.
Where'd you get these
rattling teeth in there?
No. Nothing's playing. You just hear the voices in his head.
He probably just wears the headphones to pretend that he's not listening to Adora. Like, I can't hear you.
We're the worst. We should never write. We're never writing a drama. This group can never write a drama.
Okay.
All right, I think we're done here.
Yeah.
Thanks for joining us,
Thanks, Richard.
Yeah,
whoever else the other people were.
You're the best.
Yeah.
You're
Thanks for joining us. This was fun. Thanks for
three
talking to
people
us.
Watching, and I still don't think that counts me. So.
Okay. Well, hello.
Andrew's not important enough to be counted as a whole person.
I'm getting quite tired. Shade. Drink for shade.
We are the Knights of the Drunk Watch.
And now our talk has ended.
See you next week.
Good night, everybody. Go subscribe. Do it now.
Please share us with your friends. Don't just subscribe because you've probably already subscribed.
Like boss, he has a black lady on hand to clean up. What? That doesn't even make sense.
No, to clean up.
She can clean. She's cleaning
good
blood
at
out
scrubbing
of the floor.
blood out of things.
Just cleaning the blood from the floor.
To dump, clean up on. Got it. Okay.
Not to dump on.
That's a whole other thing.
Swallow.
Don't be a cake.
That's what she said.
Don't be a cake.
Tell people we had amaretto sours.
Amaretto sours.
And the pork.
And pork.